Hello, Mermaid. So today I want to review a tarot deck, or a tarot set actually, and it's the Mystical Cat's Tarot by Luna, Linnea Waterstone and Mickey Muller. And this is a book and deck set, and it comes in this rather flimsy, it's already damaged here, cardboard box, which I don't really like because I like to keep these sets in the box, and this box isn't going to last very long. In addition, as you can hear, the cards are just loose in there instead of them having just a little box or something to stay in there. But let's open it up and have a look at it. Like usual, let's start with the book. The book has a beautiful cover. This is published by Lavelle, and this will give you the basics for this deck and for tarot in general. It begins with a bit about the authors and the artist. Basically, the author of the book is Linnea Waterstone, and Mickey Muller has illustrated it. And let's find the index. We have acknowledgement, we have an introduction, we have the cat mysteries, which is quite interesting. Let me just find it here. Easy. Here we go. Which basically, well, tells a little bit about spirituality with cats. Anyway, then but mostly goes through the regular things about the tarot, like the major arcana, the minor arcana, and so on and so forth. Mostly it's the major arcana. And then you have the cat plants, and then within there we have the various minor arcana cards. We have some spreads. So let's first look at what sort of presentation does each card get. Generally speaking, you get this, where basically one page has the card, and then it gets one page with right way up and reverse. Let's have a look at what the minor arcana gets. It gets exactly the same, as you can see. Which is something I like, because often they skimp on the minor arcana, but really, while they might not indicate as major changes as the major arcana does, they are just as important in the deck. So yes, so far the information about the tarot in general and about the cards themselves are pretty good. And I mean, it has that cat theme very well incorporated. So let's look at spreads. Cards. Spreads. We have at the threshold, which is basically a 3-card spread, and I do like how they're presenting the spreads. We have Shield of Sekhmet, which is another 3-card spread. We have Council of the 5 Tigers, which is a very interesting one. I do like that I have illustrated the representation of how the cards are to be placed in the spread. This is basically a situational spread. Pretty well. Then we have 9 lives spread. And the rest is just basically concept art, which is a nice addition. So yeah, I like the spreads because instead of having the regular Celtic cross and all of that, there are some spreads in here which is uniquely adjusted to this deck and to a cat theme. All in all, I'm very pleased with the book. Will it teach you every secret there is about the tarot? No, but if you're a beginner and want to pick up a set, this will give you all the information you need to get started. The book is more than just a glorified little white book. It gives you good information, good spreads, and it's pretty decently written. Of course, it is what it is. It's not going to go in extreme depth, but it gives a pretty good introduction to the tarot and to this deck. So let's look at the meat of the product. The cards, if they want to come out. Here, come on, come on, come on. Okay. And one more. Cards get stuck in here. This divider. I wonder if I can actually put the cards in here. I think they will fit. Ah, I have a place to put the cards inside the box. I didn't think about that before. That makes me happy. Anyway, one thing that's going to make a lot of people happy is that these cards are not framed. It's just a picture and there's a little banner down here with a name. So we have the cat, which is the fool. Cat magic. The cards are beautifully illustrated, and I do like that these are one of those decks where it's cats. They are not so much anthropomorphized, they are more just cats in various situations. Some of the cards have gotten cat specific names, others have not. As you can see, this is inspired by the Rider White and has a lot of the same symbolism. The symbolism is quite okay. It's not the most complex deck out there, but it does the job pretty well. Losing the card set. Now, what I do not like about these cards is that they are flimsy as fuck. Look at this. These cards will bend if you sneeze. They are not going to last you long. I do recommend if you get this deck that you get card sleeves for them. Make it last longer. This is the back. The back is beautiful. But I do think it's such a shame that such beautifully very nicely symbolized, is full of symbolism cards with such pretty backs are such terrible, terrible quality. Lovers is one of my favorites. It's not cute. That is cute. I would like a poster of that card on my wall. It would be cute. So yes. So you can definitely see the Radar symbolism here, though it's also quite cat themed. So it does walk that line between being a gimmicky deck and having the traditional symbolism very well. So my only complaint really is the cardstock quality. But let's have a look at a few minor arcana cards. Here we are. They have renamed the splits after elements, which is fine enough. I mean, that's what they symbolize. So we have Ace of Fire. So we have fire for once. Though they have, of course, then taken the symbolism less from the wands, pentacles, and so on, and more to the directly watery parts of it. And I mean, the minor arcana are fully illustrated, just as beautiful as the rest. And I do think that if you're a cat lover like me, this is definitely a deck that will appeal to you. My problem with it is that it's so flimsy. I will have a problem reading with it. Let's see some other sleeves. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we can see the court cards first. We have Fire Tom, which of course then is the knight, I think. Are you the knight? No. Yeah, because it's Fire Kitten is the page. Fire Tom, the Knight. Fire Queen, oh that looks like a spoiled pussy. And Fire King. And then we have the sea here, which of course is water. And as you can see, it's water themed rather than being cat themed. So yeah. But let's have a look at the court cards here too. Boom, 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 9 and 10. And Sea Kitten. Sea Tom. Sea Queen. And Sea King. What have we sky then for air? Let's just have a few examples there. As you can see, more air themed than basically Sharpie things. But let's have a look at Sky Kitten. These are sea in sky themed rather than pointy things. Sky Tom, Sky Queen, and Sky King. And the last is Earth. I really like this card. And this one too. Which of course this is Pentacles. But again, more earthy themed than Pentacles. But it basically has the same symbolism anyway. 9 and 10. I really love Earth Kitten. Earth Tom. Earth Queen. And Earth King. So, is this a good deck? Yeah, it's a very good deck. And both for those that are interested in something that is rather white, basically inspired of more classical tarot deck, because this is definitely a classical tarot deck. But that has a bit of a different twist to it. A lot of decks that have a twist to it gets very gimmicky. This doesn't. Definitely has that symbolism while it draws in the cat element very, very nicely without getting too gimmicky. So it's a very, very good deck. It's beautiful and the book is very good. My only complaint, but that complaint is a major one, is the cardstock. I mean, can I compare this to thick printer paper? I mean, look here. It's nothing. This will, yeah, it's terrible, terrible cardstock. So I'm almost afraid to use it a lot because I think I'll break it. I think I'll have to buy card sleeves, and luckily they've started to make card sleeves in tarot sizes. I think I'll have to get some of those before I start really using this deck, but all in all, this is a very usable, very nice deck. Can be good for meditation. I really recommend it for cat lovers. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this. And now I'm going to put the deck in this box instead of having the cards rattling around in the outer box. There we go. There we go. And you too. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. The only thing that disappoints me are the cardstock, basically. And what annoys me is that there's so many decks like this nowadays that is really, really pretty and well made, except the cardstock. I mean, seriously, people, get some better cardstock for your tarot cards. They're meant to be used and shuffled and meditated with. They need to be able to stand handling. But yeah, that's my review of Mystical Cat's Tarot by Linnea Waterstone and Mickey Miller, published by Lavelle. If it had had better cardstock, I would have given it a 9 out of 10. Because of the very, very flimsy cardstock, I'll give this 4 out of 10. It's that bad. I hope you have enjoyed this review. Have a great day. A blessed day.